Riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, look at Zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Bread in my pocket, I ain't po. Boy, riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, look at Zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Bread in my pocket, I ain't po. Boy, bitch, all in the feelings. When I smash, call her a hoe and pull out her extensions. This the game, we on defense, you know that we blessing. He gon' disappear like magic, know his loved ones gon' miss him. Closed casket can't kiss him. Bitch, I'm lit up. Alphabets, VVS, it shine like glitter. See, I'm flexing on you niggas, do some sit-ups. Stay woke, get up. 2 years in and I'm still the hottest nigga. Them niggas on the other side tripping. I was in your hood, homie. Draco riding shotgun, interior match the wood on it. Bitch, I'm riding Wraith. Pick up, drop your bitch off, she wasn't safe. And if you talking about smoke, we gon' blow that in your face. Riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, look at Zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Bread in my pocket, I ain't po. Boy, riding in the motherfucking Rolls Royce. Damn, look at Zaddy in my whole voice. Over dripping saucy, got my clothes moist. Bread in my pocket, I ain't po.
Yo, welcome back to the Easy to Talk To podcast, man. Episode number 27, the Murkin'em episode, with our special guest, Little Lady 87. This interview has been, I want to say, long overdue. But we finally, she's so busy. She be so busy. We finally got a chance to talk and set up a time. I think I gave her like a 2-week notice, and we finally got her locked in. So let me see if I can bring her in real quick. Lady, you there?
I'm here.
Hey. What's going on with you tonight?
Not much, just chilling, ready to talk to you on this podcast.
All right. So, y'all know I usually start off with how I met my guests. Me and Lady met back in 2015, I believe. Which, as far as she's a big 2K head, so it was 2K16 when we met. I actually found her stream when she was playing Uncharted.
Was I playing Uncharted?
I want to say it was Uncharted. I don't think you were playing
2K like that yet.
Maybe it was 2K. It was 2K. I remember you were playing in Old Town. That was when Old Town had the little like Ferris wheel or whatever in there.
I was never with Old Town, though, right? Just for the record.
We know that she is a rough rider for life. I remember, but when I found the stream, that's what she was playing at. And I was like, okay, she got a little skills with her, you know. She all right. So I dropped the follow, and we started like, if anybody knows Lady, if she thinks you're good in 2K, she really don't like want to like team up all the time. She want to like catch you out there and then pull up with her team. It's like,
right.
You playing? All right, bet I'm gonna pull up. So if you ever been pulled up on by her, then she think you got some skill, because she's just not gonna play just know anybody just because. Which is very funny, because when I used to stream back then, whenever she would come in the stream, she'd be like, all right, I'm pulling up. Like, so get ready. So get ready. She'll get her girls together, or she'll get, somebody. She used to always pull up with like super high reps too. I'd be like, bro. I mean, one person in particular that's gonna be, remain nameless, but she used to pull up with him all the time, and he used to be so happy to come play against me, and it just wouldn't work out all the time. So it was mad games that they would lose because of him, and it's
Yeah, he would be trying to like go at your head for
all
no
the
reason.
time, and it just didn't work out well, and lady got this like distinctive sound that she does, like when she gets kind of aggravated, I guess, because I think I've seen her probably get mad once, like just upset, but that didn't last long because she just left, like, what I'm saying, the situation. So she wasn't like going back and forth with anybody. But I did see her get upset, I think once. But she does get aggravated a lot, and she she make that little sound, man. That when she make that sound, I'm like, oh man, what's going on? And now it's even worse now because she's a big Megan fan, and y'all know, if y'all listen to her music, she got a sound of her own too. So you're gonna catch it twice messing with her. But now I we had our little meeting a little while ago, to like just prep for the show. And one thing I didn't tell her about that I was going to speak about before we get started, um, that's that's like her competitive side, right? And she's highly competitive. She really don't like losing, but it's that's one side. But to really let y'all know who y'all really dealing with, um, there was an instance where uh, someone reached out for help, um, and they were in the Georgia area, and y'all know I'm in Louisiana, so it wasn't much that I could do from where I was. So I tried my best to, and I reached out to uh, four, maybe five different people that I know that lives in the Georgia area that could go and help her out. Uh, and then all of those failed. It's not that they didn't want to do it. It was just kind of spur of the moment, and they were like all like doing something. Uh, and then I reached out to Lady, and I told her the situation and everything. I don't know exactly what she was doing that day, but uh, when I explained everything to her, she dropped everything and drove. I don't how long was the drive? Was it
Like an hour and a half.
it was like an hour and a half, and she went and she helped this lady out and her kids. Like she was like truly like heaven sent for these people. And that's something that I would never forget. Uh, as her being my friend, being able to call on her, and she dropped everything and go help these folks out with no problem. Uh, and I've thanked her numerous times, and I probably every time I think about it, I'm probably gonna thank her for doing that, because it's that that uh, that help now. Uh, she's on her feet. She's like back on her grind, and it's been an amazing turnaround from that point to now.
Yeah, I'm
So
happy for her.
yeah, and that's something that meant so much to me. The fact that I could call somebody like that and then they can go help her out. So again, thank you for that, lady.
Anytime.
So
Like I'm all about helping people, like where I can, even if it's I got to go out of my way. I
yeah,
think it's worth it. Yeah.
and that because I know you work a lot, and I don't know if that was like an off day or whatever, but you made it happen, and that was very very dope. It's one of the dopest things I've seen as far as um like friends over the internet or over the game and things like that. To be able to affect someone's life like that, that's the top of the list for me. and it's I believe it always will be. To be honest. So, uh, Lady the streamer. What So back in the day, what made you start streaming? Were you influenced by anybody? Was somebody just uh saw your skill and was like, you should put that on display? Like what happened? What made you go live for the first time?
Originally I started streaming, probably somebody asked me to, or like I was bored.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm super bored, I'll just not really bored. I'm gonna be on the game, so it's like, oh, I might as well stream, you know.
Right.
Um, and listen to music, talk to people, you know. When it's late at night or something, it's
Yeah,
always a
because
good time streaming and socializing with other people and just playing the game.
that was
But yeah, that's why I started streaming. Just really no specific reason. I was just interested to see how everything worked with Twitch and stuff.
were you familiar with it before you started? Like, did you watch other people before or no?
I done never watched anybody
Oh,
before
okay.
that. I might have watched like maybe some of my friends, maybe like maybe LJ or Keita or somebody when they were streaming Pro Am or something. But as far as like, I don't think I knew who like Ninja was or anything, or
Oh
any big streamers, or I didn't know any big YouTubers either. I was just like, people watch other people play games. Like,
yeah. Yeah. And because I remember like for the longest time it was a thing where like once you did like get started and then because I think I want to say, man, you had like what, maybe 100 followers when I followed, or yeah, less or more. I can't remember.
hmm
I I want to say it was, 100 or less. And
probably, yeah,
then
probably less. I had just started streaming, yeah, when
oh,
we
okay.
got cool.
And then I remember it was a big thing. Like once you started, like uh, I believe you played in a tournament. I think uh, with Kita. I think, and it was just a big thing for like 4 or 5 months straight. It was like, you should get a camera. You should get a camera. You should get a camera.
Yeah.
Every time, man. What's that one kid name? That used to be in there all the time, man. Uh,
Five probably
yes,
would.
that's it, man. My man used to be fighting me for the number one spot. He used to try to catch me not in the stream and check his little time or whatever, and he just gets so disappointed when when he hit that top 5 or top 10 and just see me up there. I was above the bots at one point in time in there. I was like, yo, I'm in here too much.
Yeah, I used to stream a lot back then,
Oh
like
yeah, a lot.
all the time.
We were night owls too. Like it should be mad late night stream. Uh, playing I think Black Ops 3 was out at that time as
Yeah,
a
Black
shooting
Ops.
game. Uh, I remember those streams and then those 2K streams, man. When let me tell y'all what I did. Cause I was with the Ballers, and I was close to Legend 3, I believe, because I think the max was like 5. I was close to Legend 3, so I wanted to run with her more, and I was not switching. I just was not switching parks because I think you reset back to Pro 1. Uh, I just was not. I wasn't gonna do that. So what I did was I made another account, and on that account I joined Rivet, and I grinded the player. I got him to. I'm the same. I'm still the same guy. I grinded him to 99. Got all the badges or whatever. and then I went in her stream randomly uh, under another name, I believe. I can't remember what the name was. I don't know what happened to that account. Uh, but I went in there like a random, and I convinced her. I played against her once, and then
Was that you as username? Was it something mama? Something about your mom or something?
the PlayStation name was, yes.
Yeah.
And and I played against her on twos, and like, so I'm in the stream trolling like a mother. That's like some of the best twos gameplay I've ever played. And she was like, "Man, he is hitting everything."
I remember that's probably like one of the days I probably talked the most shit that day.
Yes, yo, she was really on my head, but she couldn't like really like dive into it because I was doing so well. Like she was like, "Yo, why is this like rookie like why is he so good? He's hitting everything." So I convinced her to pick me up. I was like, "Yo, we should run threes." She was like, "You know what? All right, bet." So we run threes. I believe we went on like a 22 or 3 game win streak on the threes. And I was like, "Yo, I think you should add me." I'm in a party, but I ain't saying shit. Like I'm totally quiet because if she hit me, she gonna know. And somebody was in the stream was like, "Yo, you know the person you're playing with." And I think it was Queen Rail at the time. She was like, you know the person you playing with." She was like, "No, I've never seen this name before." and and man, when I told her when I turned my mic on, yo, she was so shocked. She she was like, "Wait a minute, is this?" I was like,
That was
"Yeah,
crazy because I was surprised because I mean you had your other account and then you grinded that dude to
yeah."
be
That was
just good.
crazy. I was like, because I wanted to run with her, but I wasn't switching. No, fuck that. So I think at that time, I don't think you could run with like cross affiliations unless it was in like the walk on back then.
Gone, yeah.
I don't think you could play. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't think you could play with like the different affiliations on the park scene until like 17. I could be wrong, but
Hmm.
I think that's when they merged it to where you could just play with anybody. Uh, but um, but yeah, that was something that really like sparked the friendship. Uh, and it was just so funny. Her reaction. They were like, "Man," they were like, "Yo, he really did that for you." Uh, but it was something that uh like I recognize her greatness like back then, and then to see uh the things that she was able to accomplish from then to now has been crazy. Uh, so so I really want to like transition into let's relive draft night, right? Or leading up to the draft, um, because so the year before, the year that Keita got drafted, were you in the draft pool then or no?
The year Keita got drafted, no,
Yeah.
I wasn't
Okay.
in the draft pool then. No.
So it was the next year, and when it was the trio, Miss Hazel Children MVP Hazel, uh, it was you, and it was Baller Girl, Baller Girl
Yeah.
13. Shout out to the Juice Squad. Eh? Uh, so when you got the call or the email to go, what was that? What was that like? Because I know you tried like either the year before or 2 years in a row or something like that. But
I've literally tried every year. So the
yes,
first year, yeah, I did make it to the top 250.
yes, I remember that.
And then the second year, I tried. I probably didn't put my best foot forward the second year. I remember playing like ass. Like I
Okay.
was playing on hotel internet for like a good few of my games, and that's That's not good.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
But yeah, and then the draft, the third season is when I made it all the way to the draft, the actual draft pool.
So
And
what was that like for you to actually like break through and
that
finally
was
make it?
great. Yeah, I felt like very confident going into that. Like, I got the email. I was at work and I had went to the bathroom and I was looking at my phone and I was just got so excited. I was like, called my mom and my best friend and
Yeah,
yeah, it was great.
I was gonna mention your mom because I know a few times that we talked and when you mentioned like supporters and things like that, your mom came up a lot. Um,
Hmm.
so when I think I saw a picture of either draft night or like a few days before, the picture that you posted of you and your mom. Uh, I remember that uh,
Yeah.
vividly. Um,
Yeah, my
so
mom is definitely my biggest fan. Like, no matter what I do, even though she probably like she's always like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But no matter what it
yes.
is, she think I could be the best at it. So,
So was she always like with the gaming stuff, like or just it doesn't matter what you do?
well, she has stuff she'd rather me do.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um, and then like the way things has panned out, she don't like that. So that's the turn off for her. But yeah.
I
I
get
mean,
that.
it's gaming. Like growing up, she wasn't the one who bought me games. Like so.
Right. Okay. Because that's important. That's why I asked about that. Because a lot of parents don't really like. It's like that's not. It's no future in that. That kind of thing. It's
Especially
very
back then,
yes.
it's really.
So it's kind of it's different, or it very seldomly happens when a parent is like do that, like that's your
Yeah.
thing, do that. So that's why I wanted to speak about her. So we we get all dolled up, we get to the draft,
Mhm.
and I'm sure the nerves is like setting in at
Oh
a
yeah.
certain point, and then um it because we had it was like major uh watch parties
Uh-huh.
of the draft. Me personally, I was watching the draft, and then I was in who was streaming that? All Eyes on Tiff. Uh,
Mhm.
so a lot of us was in that stream, and I mean, we were just sitting there round after round after round, and not to get mentioned. I heard them mention Kita before, but they didn't even like say you guys' name. And
Yeah. Yeah. And then when they mentioned Kita, like they had they had put her up there for that one thing and then like interrupted it with like a Panera commercial or something. I
yeah,
was like, what?
so 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 we were like I watched them like like Tiff for instance, like I watched how upset we like everybody was getting, like round
Mhm.
after round after round, and and
Mhm.
and when it was all said and done, I at the time, right at the time, I had uh, a, a relationship with you and with Hazel. I knew Baller Girl, but I didn't have that relationship like we have now. I didn't have that prior to the draft. So, but I made sure that I reached out to all three of y'all, um, and let you guys know to, you know, keep grinding. Like this means nothing as far as your skill. Uh, like y'all did nothing wrong because y'all did make it. Um, and
Yeah,
then
I
from
definitely thought one of us would make it at the bare minimum. You know,
yes,
it's like Keita was there the year before.
yeah,
So, I mean, you know, of course we plan on going up from here. So
right.
that means we're
That
gonna have two women, right? I mean,
that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so we got one in the door. We could get at least one more in the door. And when that did not work out, I was like, because I remember back uh with uh with sis Hazel's episode, I remember stating that I think what they do is it's a narrative driven draft, right? So with what I think happened is they drafted sis, they drafted Kita, and then after that, it was like that was like groundbreaking, right? But
yeah.
but with her not with them not utilizing her like properly, I feel like it kind of backfired on
Mhm.
their part. Um, and then the that draft uh with your ladies draft, they it was like this it was like this international narrative. So they were picking people like from across the world.
Oh yeah, they did do a lot of
Yeah.
international picks,
So
and then a lot of I don't know. The one thing I didn't like was like people who,
played already.
yeah, like I'm
Yes.
sorry, but I don't know how hard do I have to fight for a chance with people who already been given a chance
Exactly.
didn't like show up with the 5 chances they've already been given. I definitely don't like that. I say that every time.
Well, and me personally, I think because the NBA stamp is on it, right? I think that I don't understand why they can't adapt the the NBA way of doing things, right? So so why isn't there like when the season is over, why isn't there a free agency period, right? And then the draft,
Hmm.
but you don't see Jared Dudley in the draft pool.
Hmm.
Like you know what I mean? Like
Very
why
deadly.
why
Oh
is that
god.
like you know what I'm saying? He's been around for, you know, the first 2 seasons, didn't get retained. Why is he in the draft pool?
Right.
Like the draft pool should be all new talent. Like if you think, you know, if you think that person is good and you want to pick them up and that kind of thing, then that should happen during like the free agency period, the same way the NBA does.
Yeah. I mean, I see, you know, how it's different. I know it's kind of hard to get new talent all the time, especially, you know, wanting to keep like the players in, like have, you know, let them have some stability or whatever. But I just, after, you know, you had 2 and 3 chances or you've been traded three
Yes,
times, 4 times, like that's what, 10, 15 people you didn't have chemistry with.
right.
I don't know.
To
I just disagree with that.
to me, it's one of those things where it's like when I look at it as far as how it's set up, it's way too many. The pool is too big for
Yeah.
yeah. So um, I believe it's like, you know, 250, and then it's like 70 something spots
Hmm.
on the team. So it got
Yeah, and it's less and less spots each year. So
right. So what, like I said, watching the draft, when it got to a certain point, this is when I knew. this is when it got dark for me. When I heard what's his name? Cole Scott something Scott Cole something like that.
Got Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I heard him say in I think it was like 4 rounds, in the fourth round, that it was 50 players still in the draft pool that played either the first season or the second season, I was like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not gonna happen.
I mean, like, I don't mind them, like I said, bringing back some of the players,
Mhm.
but just the ones, like I said, that's just clearly had too many chances or just messed up too many times. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like if I do something wrong, I suffer the consequences. But
Yes.
that's not how everybody works.
So, but I mean, when one door closes,
Another one opens,
another one
yes.
opens. Most recently, uh, you were invited to try out for the is it Team USA
It's the USA basketball national team.
national team. Okay,
Yeah.
and where did you place when the dust settled?
Well, there was 30 people who were invited to participate in the trials, and they
Mhm.
selected 7, and I was one of the 7.
Hey,
So I'm on the USA basketball first national team, the first ever.
well, you know
So
what? We're gonna clap it up for that. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
I'm
it's nice.
I'm very very happy for that opportunity because uh it's just a proven fact that when you try and you try your hard work is not going unnoticed. And in my eyes, what you did get selected for is bigger than the 2K League draft. Um, it's a bigger and better opportunity. It's way more exposure, uh, in which you deserve. Because after years of grinding and not complaining too much, just like uh, just like you know what, whatever, I'm gonna come back stronger. That having that attitude has paid off. Uh, Even
Yes.
with streaming, streaming, you used to have like what, we all got to start somewhere, 5 6 viewers, and then now it's a regularity of double digit views, uh, because people get a chance to see that competitive side. You don't really like yell and rage and things like that, but you be going hard though.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
definitely understand that.
keep the fighting mentality mindset. Like, just don't give up. I'm passionate about it. I mean, I'm not the most expressive person. I'm not toxic
Gotcha.
and yelling and raging or anything like that. But I'm clearly passionate. That's why I'm still
Now,
doing it.
now don't get it confused, chat. She will talk shit to you.
Oh yeah, I'll talk some shit.
She will talk shit to you. Matter of fact, I think for the first like month or so of like me even kicking it with her, like I don't even think I heard her curse. And when I heard her curse, I was like, "Yo, what?
Oh my god. A grown woman said a bad
I was
word.
like, yo, I said, man, she said a bad word, man.
Yeah.
I know you probably don't remember that, but uh, it was a game where we, she pulled up on me because her friend didn't like that she would rather play with me than him, and they pulled up on us one night, and I was in my mode because I was really sick of this dude, and like I didn't really understand what he had against me. Like I was just playing. That's it. And man, they pulled up on me, and my teammates was like, "Yo, you could score all the points. Like whenever we get the ball, we give it to you. You need to kill him." Uh, I think I scored like 16 though in the park game. I scored 16, and he scored zero. He scored zero. Now I didn't miss a shot, and then I heard ladies say, "Are you gonna fucking guard him?"
What?
I said, "Yo, lady said a bad word. What the?"
I
I,
must have been mad.
I remember that shit. That nigga was getting smoked because I have those games where everything just drops. It don't matter if it's green, white, whatever. It just goes in. I do have those games, and that was one of those games.
I mean, you good or whatever, but for him to have 0 and then for you to have 16,
man,
that just don't add up.
because he wanted that. That was the crazy thing. It was his idea to come play against us because you were chilling. It was a rare moment where you were like, you know what, easy playing over there. I'm gonna just let him do him. But he was like, nope, I we gotta go play him. We gotta shut this down once and for all. Yo, when I tell you, Lady was so upset. She didn't know what to do. Like, she's like, you really asked, like, you wanted to come over here for that?
Yeah, I think we was done after that.
Hell yeah. Because I think it was you, him, and Smoke.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Yes, she did say that. I was shocked. That was the first time I heard her say a cuss word, and I've been kicking it with her for like a month or a month and a half or something like that. And when she let it fly, I was like, okay. And then ever since then, like when it was like a switch, like she flipped the switch. Cause like when I would go at her streams after that, the music choice would be different. Like she, she was a gangster for real. I was like, who is this lady?
And I got a little potent drop of gangster.
Man, that shit used to be hilarious. Them late night streams when we used to all like get in the party and be talking shit, and it was just different to hear Lady talk like that. I guess, but she'll talk shit to you. She ain't gotta yell at you. Like if you play her in my team or something like that, or a quick match, yeah, she she'll let you
Just
have it.
let it be me and you and my team.
Man, look,
You bet.
she can't play no Madden worth a damn, but she
You funny.
she
Don't make me get back on Mad.
she can play some 2K. And man ain't really her game, but I mean, I guess if she work at it, she could play it. But that was
You funny. You guess. Okay.
oh man. So can you as far as the Team USA, uh, do they have you kind of like on lockdown where you can't like speak about certain stuff, or did they?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, we practice.
okay,
Um. So and then the tournament is the 19th and 20th. So
of this month,
and huh?
of this month.
Yes,
Okay,
this month, 19th and 20th, and then we'll be playing, countries in our conference.
gotcha.
And, you know, we
Would
be
it
hopefully coming back with the gold.
will it be like streamed or anything like that, or no?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be streamed.
Okay,
It's the FIBA Open.
okay. I'm definitely
It's
gonna be
like
locked
the
in for that.
second one. Yeah.
Definitely
So
gonna be locked in for that.
I think it'll be a lot of views. I mean, like it'll be different countries. So
Yeah, that's gonna be. That's gonna be crazy. And are you the only female that made it?
I am the only female on our
Hey,
team,
okay,
and I haven't heard of any females being on any of the other teams so far.
okay. So that's groundbreaking. That's some history being made right there. So I think that's amazing. Because like I said, I feel like that opportunity is on a grander scale than what you got passed up for. Uh,
Hmm.
so I just want you to get out there and kill it like you normally do. Um, do you know what position you playing?
Center.
Center. Oh, hey, dunking on.
Dunking on them.
That's something else she be saying, man. I'm telling you, y'all gotta get in the streams when she plays. She don't stream as much as she used to, but she did say she's gonna get back into it. But y'all gotta get in there, man, because I'm telling you, them one-liners she got is it is so funny, man. Because she say it just like she's talking right now. Like she'll talk all kind of shit to you, but she won't raise her voice at all. And that shit's so crazy. It's like, man, she really gonna like, cause that's the kind of stuff that I get like when I play like Madden and stuff like that. It's like, okay, this nigga really gonna kill me with Usher playing in the background, like,
Oh
like
yeah, R&B the whole
yeah,
time, just
it's
smoking people out,
like
blowing people
really,
out up by 30, singing my R&B songs.
yes. So I mean, this interview to me, I felt like was long overdue, uh, because um, when I told her that I was going to do it, she was one of the people that was very encouraging, saying that I should do it, I should start the show, and things like that. Um, but I know she's like busy, so even to like get this interview, I tried to make sure I gave her like a 2 week notice, to where it's like, all right, look, I need you to set aside some time,
I appreciate that notice. Yeah.
cause man, she be on it. That she is a grinder.
I'm busy. I don't know. I work and then I try to put in this little time for 2K so I could be great at that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the all women's team, ball her alert. So I mean, just split my time between my full time job and then trying to be on 2K almost like it's full time, and then
Right. Do
trying to
you?
hang out with friends and stuff.
I know you play my team. Did you ever compete in like the tournaments that they have? The
Uh,
like the big
last
one.
the big one, I haven't made it, but like when they have the little qualifiers, I do play when I
Okay.
can. But I haven't played. Like I want to play on next gen. Like what's been turning me off from this my team is the Zen. Like everybody has a Zen, and
Yes. Yes.
anything that I feel like is gonna give me a leg up, like I like even playing field. Like I want to know
That's true.
it's that just me that dominated you, not me and the Zen, you know.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's kind of hard to like judge like who has one and who doesn't. Uh, because I know for a fact at first, because like it's like they updated, like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, to
Yeah, now
where
you can't hardly tell.
exactly. So the one thing that's constant is if they're not open, it's a brick. But what's not open? Like that's the that's the like
Mhm.
yeah, that's the hard part. It's like what is not what is, because when I've seen people that there's people that stream that openly like say I have a Zen, and some of the shit I see them hit is like it's
Ridiculous.
nothing they could there's nothing anybody could do about that. I think the only way to like really stop it is to have like your defender has to be taller than them. But if they got like Kevin Durant, and is in, then it's like what the It's like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do against that? He's 7 feet tall, shoot the ball at a 9-foot apex with his long arms and actually jumping. Like, I can't defend that.
Yeah.
So I definitely get that part of it.
I don't know. They might as well just take, I don't know, the whole shooting meter and everything out the game. Just make it where you just hit square. If you open, it go in. If everybody finna have a in.
Because it's what they have done or what I've heard they've done. I don't know for sure. In next gen, I don't know if it affect current gen or not, but to kind of control the Zen users, they basically, the Zen users have like a script to where any jump shot, it times it for you, right? So what I've heard that 2K has done is different spots on the court is different shot timing. So, and that's to kind of people.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So, but on the flip side of that, you take someone like me that pride myself on shooting. It fucks me up because I'm a legit shooter, and my timing, I basically got to shoot from the same spot on the court because that's where the timing is. I know that timing. So if I shoot somewhere else, I'm probably gonna miss it because the timing is different for that zone, which annoys the crap out of me because you're fucking with my game because I'm not cheating, and I pride myself on being like a great scorer, and you take that away from me because of the cheaters. So, I think that they need to get rid of that. I really think they need to get rid of that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I know they have the badge now, like for the shot aiming to actually work, like give you a boost. You gotta use your badges.
On top of that. So you mean to tell me there's a guy or a girl, whatever, they're out there, they have a Zen, and then you gave them a badge to help with that Zen or to pair with that Zen. It's like, what?
Yeah. I'm thinking that makes it more apparent that you are using the shot meter. Like you either using it and you can use it like you legit, or you got a Zen. So I think that kind of makes it more apparent that somebody is using a Zen.
I don't know, man. I just don't understand why niggas can't get out. It's the same thing like in society, like period, where like, you know, back in the day it was okay to lose a fight as long as you fought. Now a nigga lose a fight, they gotta come back shooting, or they might not even fighting to begin with. Just shoot a nigga. And I'm like, it's the same like concept. Like nobody wants to like take a L. It's okay.
Sucker punch.
Yeah, it's okay to take a L. Like as long as you got out there and you know what I'm saying, you held your own. You know, now you get out there and you get dropped off. Like we gotta talk about that. But
I wouldn't even feel right like using a Zen. Like
exactly, because I can't talk shit. I like to talk shit. so
right. You can't be like, oh, I just did that.
Yeah,
like, not really though.
Yeah, not really. Yeah. So there's a saying that I heard early on in life, and it's dance like nobody's watching. So I got too much integrity to use that shit. Because I know that I'm using the Zen, and and you would know because if I drop, you know, go 12 for 12 from the 3, and I'm quiet, like you would be like, yeah, okay, it's something up because
Right.
normally when he does that, he's going crazy. He's talking all kind of shit. But so it's one of those things, and I just I would never. I would never. I would never. Now I can't lie. I have thought about it because, and the reason I've thought about it is because how am I going to compete if everyone is doing
I thought about it too, but it costs too much, and I'm broke. So
that? So I don't know, man. I just, it's not right. It's not right.
I feel like I know they say they like banning it and stuff in like tournaments, but I think I heard some people have won like league tournaments and stuff with the Zen, and yeah, I
So
just seen too many like elite players using it too. Like
so wait, you're saying that they have tournaments that are Zen friendly?
they're not supposed to be,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's so hard to tell. Like you
Gotcha.
said,
Okay,
they
okay.
updated it to where you can't hardly tell anymore unless they go 12 for 12, and then you start suspecting something. But
Right. Because that, it, like I said, and but see, stuff like that, like I have, you know, witnesses and I have past broadcasts on streams and things like that where I've hit 10 green threes in a row, 12
mm,
green threes in a row. And,
yeah,
and, but that's me. So if I do that tonight, then I got a Zen. Like, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like the demigod shit. I think that was in 19. Like I seen like where it was kind of running rampant for a little while, uh, and then people would play against people, and then they couldn't do one thing out of the ordinary without being accused. Nah, man, he a demigod. Like what? He can't just be good. He a demigod. Like so, it's one of those things where like if you're good and then you play too good, you cheating. What? Like there's no way he's that good. Like you don't know me.
yeah.
So you did say that you're gonna come up with a schedule one day. How soon are we talking? Like next
House
year? The
like
beginning of next year?
next year, yeah. Maybe that'll be my like New Year's resolution, like to have a solid stream schedule and like actually stick to it and like put my best foot forward ever in streaming,
Listen,
and just maybe being like trying to do some content and stuff.
I I can honestly say after uh streaming as many years as I've been streaming, taking breaks, making a schedule, uh and things like that, you could kind of commit to like let's say 15 hours in a week. I'm gonna stream 15 hours a week. That's just it. I'm telling you, when you put a time or when you put a stamp on it, I
Hmm.
swear something always comes up.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you do. As you can stream for 30 hours one week, and you're like, you know what? I stream for 30 hours. I know I could commit to 15, 20 for sure.
Right.
And it just don't work out like that. So try to keep that in mind when you working on that schedule, because I'm telling you, I threw my schedule out the window. I took that shit
Yeah.
and
Like
threw it.
sometimes I'll want to stream and I'll be like, oh, I'm only gonna be here for like another hour and a half or two, so just nah.
Yeah, because those I mean having a schedule is great because you can like really grow, because if people know like hey, he's gonna stream at this
At this
time
time, yeah.
on these days, I'll try to like kind of set my clock to that, um, but it's so hard to do. It is. It's not easy. I'll rephrase that. It's not hard, but it is not easy to do. Because life happens as well too. So.
Life.
Yeah. So before we wrap this up, I gotta poke the bear a little bit.
Uh-oh. You finna hit me with the trick questions.
No, I gotta talk about your man's Giannis. Man, what's going on?
You gonna talk about my future baby daddy?
We're working on a jump shot.
It's getting along. Yes, I know he's been working on his 3. I think it got better last season, and then the Black Lives Matter happened, and he was out there representing,
okay,
marching and stuff like that. Like, I don't think he was focused on basketball when basketball took a break.
Yeah.
Like, I think he got a family, like a big family, and he had a son. I just think his mind was somewhere else. Like, basketball was, second to all that.
So he has a family, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're planning to break that up?
I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
I'm just trying to piece it together, man. Because future baby daddy and then with the family, I'm just trying to piece it together.
I don't know. Like, maybe I'll join the family or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just talking. Of course, I'm not a home wrecker, but
But I don't know many Giannis fans, or even like Bucks fans. I think I know 2, maybe 3. So that kind of stuff is like, I guess it's kind of important because like when he does break through, because I believe he will win at least. I say 2. I say he may win two championships.
3 or 4.
If he gets a jump shot, if he gets a consistent jump shot, and it could be from 2 or 3, then I could kind of agree with the 3 or 4. But I just think with his skill set now, he just doesn't need to be the guy. I think
he has a lot of time left. Yeah. I think enough time to get everything together. Like, okay, he's blown up. Like, he got the body, the strength, the power, all that. His in the paint and his defenses, he got that down. Yeah. I think now he could go and focus more on shooting and figuring out other ways to score.
Yeah, I just think that he needs a superstar, like kind of like partner in crime, because no matter what people tell or people say, nobody has won it alone. So,
right.
Now it wasn't. Now I will say this: it was not a good look when he did get injured and they started to do well. So that was like,
he was all the way there. Like I said, coming back to the bubble after just it's been a long year or whatever. Like, but yeah, he disappointed me for sure in that, and then that one close game where he fouled. Was it Kawhi or was it Butler?
I think it was Butler.
Like, with like 0 seconds left, he fouled. Yes. Like, what? I was so upset.
So with that though, that wasn't his fault. Because
it was his fault.
Well, no, because it was the refs. It was the refs' fault And the reason I say that is because the play before that, they had called a foul the exact same way. So it was one of those things where if late in, because late in the game they kind of swallowed a whistle, like that's what it's called, I guess. But they called it for the Bucks. So when the same exact thing happened, they had to call it. So that because it really wasn't a foul, but they had just called it a play before, so the refs was like, you know what, to keep the heat off of us, when it happened, they called it. They called it like right away, and so that was on the refs. That wasn't on Giannis. I'm not a big Giannis fan, but I will play devil's advocate. That wasn't on him. That particular moment, that wasn't on him. That was just the refs being the refs, not wanting to make or not make that crucial call that could decide a game. But
yeah, I mean, I understand that, but even then, like, I feel like, I don't know, with the
I feel
no
you
time
though.
left,
I understand.
no time left,
Yeah,
and why you playing so aggressive?
that was very tough. I will say that, and it was from three, and like Jimmy Butler ain't really that guy from three anyway. So I get it.
Else, like,
So
he was shooting out of bounds, so I don't know. But yeah, I still love Giannis. He's my fave.
So I just had a message about that. So to wrap this up, upcoming we got the FIBA. You said
It's
the
the FIBA
opening.
Open.
That's coming up. You said the 18th and 19th.
The 19th and 20th.
19th and 20th. I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna put that down somewhere.
We gonna get the goal.
Yes. I'm rooting for the country, of course, but more so rooting for you and the squad, because I this will be like, or should be, the ultimate validation for you, um, and for mom, because mom is kind of in the background, like, like,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I've been trying to make the league, and then I finally make this. It's not the league, but it's up there.
I think it's bigger.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's definitely an accomplishment, and
sure.
like, just I finally get to play with people who are equally as passionate, like, about the game, who, just top players. Like, this is the best team I've ever played with, so I'm happy about that.
So lastly, how does the team feel about you being like the only female that made it? Are they receptive to you? Did they like welcome you with open arms? Like, how's that for you?
Oh yeah, it's been pretty good. Everybody's cool. I get along well with everybody. Nobody said anything negative, and they're all like helpful, and
yes, that's the
they're pretty welcoming.
That's what I was looking for, man. Because it takes, it's so hard to get positivity to spread. So hopefully people will see this and then will then know that, you know what, it's okay to welcome this female, that female. They're one of us. They're a gamer. Like, it's not like you're dope. It's not, you're dope for a female. Like, what?
Right.
Yeah. So it then becomes you're dope.
Period.
So, but I enjoyed myself tonight. I'm glad we were able to have a sit down. And
Yes. This was nice. I'm glad you didn't catch me off guard with nothing crazy. I appreciate that.
oh no, that's not what this about. No, that's not what this about. I might start up another one where that one you get those questions.
Talk
those,
bad about somebody.
Yeah,
Oh.
those. Let me tell you about this motherfucker. Nah,
Trash.
man. You know, man. It's always been. It's all love. It's always been. It's always been super genuine support for anything you go to do, try to do. It's always been that way, and it always will be that way. Because anybody that knows me, anybody that I support or say I support or whatever, I make sure I try my best to keep my word. If I say I'm gonna pull up for something, I try my best to get there. Support is free, so I may not like sub to your Twitch or nothing like that, but all the time. But I'm there. I can at least say that I'm there. I might not even type in the chat, but I'm there.
I appreciate any support. I don't expect anything from anybody. So like if you're not in my stream, I'm not gonna guilt you about it, or anything. But I hope, that maybe one day you or whoever decides to come back.
Right.
But yeah, I just any kind of support, like I really don't expect anything. So like anytime somebody show me any type of support or kindness, it just goes a long way with me.
One of the saddest days, man, was when Twitch unfollowed you from my. It made me unfollow like 20 people, and you were one of those 20, and I was like, damn. Like, man,
That's crazy.
I have been following for so long.
Which?
Because I noticed that like you were streaming, but I wasn't getting like notifications and stuff, and I went in there, and the little heart was down there and said follow. I was like, wait, what? Man, I was sad because like now I think I've been it's been 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so that's a long time. That's a lot of like time in the stream and things like that, and I think it resets. So.
Oh, okay.
So I think
I don't.
I think it was
I
like
ain't
3
unfollow
years.
anybody in a long time.
I think it was like 3 years, and then now the 2 years. So, but
you sure you weren't mad at me for a moment?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Just checking.
I don't get mad like that and unfollow like and block and all that shit. I ain't with that. But I'm the type of person that if there is a problem, I could sit and I can talk to you about it and try to figure out some type of resolve. Like I could do that's nothing. I could do that. That's childish. Just to block you on everything. You know what I'm saying? I know you wouldn't do that. You know, you too old for that.
I ain't never blocked nobody, really. Like, even on my phone, I'm like, I think I might have blocked one person, maybe, and then I unblocked. I don't know. But it's just too much effort to just be doing all that.
Chad, I had to slide that one in there real quick.
Who you been blocking? What's your block list look like?
Talking about she too old for that.
Oh, that's what you talking about. Here you go. Don't start. You older than me. That's all I know. That's all that matters.
Here we go. On that note, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Of course, I gotta give my shout outs. I think Meg was the first one in here. Shout out to Meg. Shout out to All Eyes on Tiff, Easy Money, Silky.
Shout out to my Yates.
How did I know you was gonna say that?
I like messing with her.
She she's another one that be talking stuff and don't raise her voice.
I ain't heard her talk junk yet. I gotta hear this.
You hear her talk junk? Oh man,
Mm-mm.
you be in a party with her?
Mm-mm. I
Yeah,
ain't never
you
been
gotta
in a
be.
party with her.
Yeah, you gotta be in a party with her, man. Cause she look and most recently, like the crazy games that I've had in like 2K20. Um, she she has been in the game. So if I took like a screenshot, 9 times out of 10, she was the center, or I believe I have some games where she was the point guard.
Mm-hmm.
And man, when I hit a bunch of shots in a row, she started talking shit about the about the person that's supposed to be guarding me. Like she, yeah, you just gotta be at the party with her. You just have to. But shout out to Parker coming through. Miss Parker Lish is in the building. Who else? Before I get out of
What's
here.
up, Parker?
Uh,
I saw Easy Money in the chat.
yeah. Oh, my guy Strap came through. Shout out to him. Shout out to Flight. My sis Kayla and Hazel pulled up for you. Um, I'm loving this. My friend Jazzy B, Riley, yo, let me tell you about Riley. Riley is another shit talker, but she'll raise her voice though. She
Mm-hmm.
Riley be on it, and I can't. Of course, I can't. Not mention Riley's wife, my sis Mish, with her show. Also, y'all make sure y'all check her out. The Details podcast. That is one of my. I listen to a few podcasts, and that's definitely one of my favorites. So if y'all can, make sure y'all go out and support what she got going. She's been going for like a week or so. She's coming back this weekend, so make sure y'all pull up and y'all make sure y'all support her content because it's great content, especially for someone that just started out. Um, it's amazing, and I think y'all would like what she has to say. So in closing, y'all know the motto. They got it super backwards if they think I wouldn't rep us, because super backwards is rep us. And be dope, grind, and believe. And we out.